Welcome back to the channel, Tech Enthusiasts. Today we're diving deep into one of Apple's most beloved features, one that fundamentally changed how we interact with our iPhones: promotion. But more importantly, we're looking to the future, specifically, the rumored Promotion 3.0, and what it could mean for the iPhone 18 Pro. Is Apple falling behind, or are they perfecting something much bigger behind the scenes? Today we're decoding the Promotion 3.0 rumors. We're diving into supply chain leaks that hint at a massive display breakthrough for the iPhone 18 Pro, the technical hurdles keeping 180 Hz out of your pocket, and our definitive prediction on whether this is a game changer or just more marketing hype. Remember the excitement? Back with the iPhone 13 Pro, Apple unveiled Promotion, bringing adaptive 120 Hz refresh rates to the iPhone for the very first time. It was a game changer. Scrolling became buttery smooth, animations felt incredibly fluid, and everything just felt snappier. For many, it was one of the most significant user experience upgrades in years. Fast forward to today, and Promotion is a staple in Apple's Pro lineup, consistently delivering that premium, responsive feel. But here's the kicker, and the fundamental question we're going to tackle today. Why, after all these years, are we still capped at 120 Hz? Why haven't we seen an upgrade beyond that initial leap? Well, the whispers are growing louder. Promotion 3.0 is the buzzword, and recent leaked display specs are adding significant fuel to the fire, pointing towards higher refresh rate capabilities. Visual mock-up of a leaked spec sheet or diagram, highlighting refresh rate numbers like 180 Hz or 240 Hz. Perhaps an abstract animation of display pixels refreshing. Host: we're talking about specific details emerging from display panel manufacturers, and the word from supply chain insiders suggests Apple is indeed working on pushing those refresh rate boundaries. There's a lot of speculation about new panel technologies and display controllers designed to handle this increased throughput. Of course, implementing something truly groundbreaking like Promotion 3.0 isn't without its challenges. Apple has likely been facing technical hurdles, optimizing power consumption at these higher rates, ensuring consistent performance, and probably perfecting new display drivers that can handle the sheer speed required. It's not just about slapping on a faster panel, it's about integrating it seamlessly into the Apple ecosystem. So, if Apple does crack the code, what would a jump to, say, 180 Hz or even 240 Hz actually feel like in daily use? Imagine it. Even more fluid scrolling, imperceptible latency and touch response, and animations that are almost indistinguishable from reality. This isn't just about bragging rights. It's about creating an even more immersive and responsive experience. Gamers, you'd feel the difference instantly with reduced input lag and smoother visuals in high frame rate titles. Professional apps, especially those involving precision input or rapid visual feedback, would also see a significant boost in usability. Think about artists using an Apple Pencil, or video editors scrubbing through timelines. Now, the elephant in the room: battery life. Higher refresh rates inherently demand more power. How will Apple mitigate this? We'll likely see even more advanced LTPO technology, allowing the display to dynamically drop to incredibly low refresh rates, perhaps even 1 Hz, when static, conserving precious battery. Expect further silicon optimizations in the A-series chip to handle the display efficiently. This brings us to Apple's classic strategic play. They rarely jump on a trend just because it exists. They wait, they refine, and then they deliver their version when they feel it's truly polished and meaningful. Where does Promotion 3.0 fit into this incremental upgrade strategy? Competitors have already pushed beyond 120 Hz in the Android space, with some devices offering 144 Hz or even 165 Hz. While Apple typically doesn't chase specs, the pressure is undoubtedly there to maintain their Pro distinction. Could Promotion 3.0 be a feature reserved for an even more premium iPhone model in the future? Perhaps an iPhone 18 Ultra, or a similar tier, further segmenting their lineup and giving customers a compelling reason to spring for the absolute top-end device. It's a classic Apple move. So, after synthesizing all the evidence, the leaks, the technical hurdles, Apple's strategy, and competitor advancements, what's our verdict? Is Promotion 3.0 a certainty, a strong possibility, or just a pipe dream for the iPhone 18 Pro? Based on the increasing volume and specificity of the rumors, coupled with Apple's consistent drive for user experience enhancements, we're putting Promotion 3.0 down as a strong possibility for the iPhone 18 Pro. It feels like the next logical step to maintain their lead in display technology and truly differentiate the Pro models. Imagine that 240Hz adaptive display, paired with the next generation A-series chip, delivering an experience unlike anything we've seen on a smartphone. Look, Apple doesn't chase numbers, they chase experiences. If the iPhone 18 Pro finally breaks the 120Hz ceiling, it won't just be to say they did it. It'll be because they've solved the battery drain and found a way to make that extra smoothness feel essential, not just optional. But now I want to hear from you. Is 120Hz the sweet spot for you? Or are you starting to notice the lag compared to high-end gaming monitors? Do you need Promotion 3.0? Or is there another display feature you're wishing for? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be down there responding to the best theories. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more iPhone 18 leaks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.